Hello, I am back doing random shit. As always, I am your faithful fat man, Matthew Cobo. Yeah, so this is gonna be my first video back after about a month and a half break from doing any type of like video production on YouTube. Not just streams, but just video production in general. I've been pretty busy. A lot has happened in the past month and a half. Thanksgiving has happened. We had a pretty big remodel in the basement. Not the actual like walls or whatever, but like we got new furniture in. We basically got all of our carpets cleaned, stuff like that. I'm actually gonna have a vlog about the cleaning of the carpets and kind of like a PSA kind of type deal. That I'm gonna talk about a little bit more too. That's gonna be later on within the next few months. I actually have a review already done. I just need to do some new shots of me using the product. I have the Pokemon Let's Go stuff I'm working on, which some of you guys have already seen if you guys have watched my streams on YouTube and or Twitch. You guys have seen me kind of working on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, the review on that. And I've just been I've just been trying to enjoy life a little bit more. You know, I've kind of went to, not like a hiatus, I guess, but I kind of just got really busy, especially since work came in and just like hammered me with a lot of hours, which is great for me, but not great for you guys. That means a lot of my time and energy is spent on either making sure I am relaxed and asleep, or that I'm at work and fully functioning. So, well, I don't want to make this like a full update video. I want to kind of make it only like a 3 or 4 minute update video, and then we're turning into like a unboxing type deal. So, yeah, I'm just kind of been busy. But with Christmas coming up, with Christmas, the holidays coming up, I don't care. It's the one take show. I can care less. With Christmas / holidays / whatever you want to say this is coming up, I don't care. We have some great cool things coming up on the Nest. We have some great cool things coming up on my personal channel and all of the mother's personal channels as well too. So I'm gonna be making an update video for the Nest as well too, kind of just being on behalf of the Nest. But one big update too, guys, is that I'll actually be becoming the main editor of the Nest videos. Even though Hdmi actually enjoys doing the editing, kind of stuff like that, but I'm the one out of the group who hates editing, like fully, I truthfully hate it, but I understand why we have to do it. A big reason why I'm going to be taking over the duties is that with me having a better desktop computer, I can actually run about 4 or 5, you know, different excerpts at one time and stuff like that. That's my mom and my grandpa. They're just kidding around and stuff. I'm gonna have about 5 or 6 different, I'll have more projects I can render at one time, and I can do that while I'm at work or while I'm asleep or whatever. Just have my computer just kind of just be like pumping out videos. We can have them be set up or whatever. And also one thing too is that we'll be kind of changing the way we're going to be working on the Nest. Me and Eli are going to possibly start doing a show on the Nest. Me and Eli also are going to be starting a show here on my personal channel. Eli's going to be doing some more streams once his PS4 comes back from the shop. His power supply died in it, so they're going to have to get a brand new PS4 basically for him and kind of like do some stuff on that. And all that fun type of stuff. But I don't want to bore you guys anymore with that. I have 3 products I want to kind of unbox and kind of look at or whatever. So sorry you guys hear all the noise out there and stuff like that. I can't really help that. That was going to be in this room or in the other room. I'd rather be in this room, because I actually get to have a nice comfortable chair behind me. This is a big thing, guys. Like this kind of new sectional is actually going to be bringing up a lot of great new things for this channel, especially with me and Eli, because we both get off at the same time, which is awesome, because that means we're both getting home at the same time. You know, I don't know if you know, if any of you guys know this or not, but he got a new job. So basically, we get home at the same time, which is awesome. That means we can then do reviews or gameplay videos or whatever. We can just do them all together at one time, which is super amazing and awesome. So, yeah, I guess let's go ahead and start on the unboxing type stuff. So I'm going to show off a Nintendo Switch product and then 2 camera products this week. And also, guys, I will be saying that I will have weekly uploads on the channel. Sometimes I might have 2 or 3, sometimes I might only have 1 or 2. So please excuse me as I'm trying to get back into the flow of things, and also since I'm going to be taking on the Nest way more head on, kind of being more behind the scenes and stuff like that, this channel might suffer through that, which I understand with, and trust me, I know I've already suffered because I took a break. I mean, my channel's already done with views or whatever, so you know, just trying to play with the algorithm, and I would rather have the Nest kind of come back on top or whatever, and then you guys just subscribe to me when I can. So yeah, but also guys, my main streaming platform again is Twitch, so please go follow my Twitch down below. This is not an ad, this is just me telling you guys I mainly stream on Twitch, but I do plan on streaming on YouTube a little bit more as well too for my YouTube audience. So anyways, to the unboxing stuff. Alright, first item is the Nintendo Switch item. As I haven't used it yet, as I only just got it yesterday. And FYI, this is Eli's knife, so he left it on the table, so it works for me. So this is pretty cool. I didn't even know we sold this at work, but I got it for a good price. I had to grab something for my grandma anyways, so I guess it worked out alright. So this is a little bit interesting. It's a GameCube controller. So you guys know Super Smash Bros. Is going to have the GameCube capability controllers and stuff. And I got this little guy. It's a little Pikachu. See? It's Pikachu. Look. There you go. It's pretty cool. Oh, what? Okay. So, this is very interesting. I truthfully thought I would actually be able to use this for my GameCube. But I can't. Can you focus? Can you just focus, like, on me, please? Focus on me. I'm the pretty one. Thank you. Yeah, apparently I can't play with this on my GameCube because it is USB. That is very annoying because I truly want to play with this on the GameCube itself. I mean, I like it. I mean, it's kind of a yellow. The back is like a yellowish, I guess, like backing, and then you have the front on here, which actually has like the home and snap buttons and stuff like that. So you have some more interesting parts on here. But I truthfully wish that this would just be a GameCube port. Because the original GameCube does not have a USB port. Now, I might be able to get away with it on the Wii or the Wii U, but I cannot play this on the normal GameCube. So please note, if you're buying the Pikachu controller, you are getting a USB port, you're not getting a GameCube port. I honestly might take this back because I truthfully wanted a GameCube port and not a USB port. So I'll kind of think about it. I think it's super cool, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be like that guy who's like, well, it's not the right thing. I mean, because it is a GameCube controller. That is the right thing with it, but it just doesn't have the GameCube port, which is annoying for me because I really want a new universal one for GameCube or whatever. So I'll give you guys an update later on if I return that or not on the stream. The next two products, again, are going to be camera products. So here we go. We'll do the less fun one first, and then we'll do the fun one second. So, if you guys who don't know this, I've actually been having some issues doing recordings or whatever. Because if you guys should know, I think most of you guys know this, but I use a Canon G7X Mark II as my main camera. Now, it is a great camera. I'm not going to say it's not a great camera. This camera is about $600 and we're paying monthly on it. And it is a good camera. I'm not saying it's not a bad camera, but it is a bad recording camera. Because if I'm doing like vlogs or whatever, sure, because I can just do short bursts, which is, I guess, what this is meant to do. Is not meant for more longer recording sessions. So that's kind of a big issue for me. So, yeah, so I kind of went out today and I bought an item which is going to help me make better recordings, make them a little bit longer, and hopefully even make my streams look a little bit better as well too. So the first guy I have is from Manfrotto. It's from Manfrotto Image More. It's a compact action smart tripod with joystick head and smartphone clamp. It's basically a 3-in-1, which is super cool. 61 inches. 17.18 inch is like the clamp size. It can hold 2.5 pounds, and the max is 3.3 pounds. So it's not bad. It's not bad for a little guy, and it also comes with a cell phone mount too, which is gonna be great because if I do any more like computer builds or whatever, and if I do them only by like cell phone cam, this would be a great product to use. So I'll go ahead and I guess I'll open it up and I'll show you guys kind of what it looks like. So grab the knife of justice and we'll just... This is the cell phone mount, which comes with it, which is awesome. Well, that's nice. It comes in its own little like carrying case, which is awesome if you do any shoots that are outside your home or whatever like that. So we'll do, I guess, a brief unbagging, not unboxing, unbagging. Just open the little guy up. Here we go. So this guy was a little bit loose, but that's okay. Here's the manual. All right. And then here's a little bag itself. We're not gonna throw the bag. The bag will be very nice and it'll be very, very, very protective. So yeah, so I like how this feels. I was playing around with it at Best Buy, and I seriously just like how it feels. I can really get a good sense of where I'm at by the nice movable head on it and stuff like that. And again, most of this is aluminum. This top part is plastic, which sucks. I truly wanted one that was a little bit more aluminum, but for the price I got this for, I am not complaining. And all the products that I got today are going to be linked down below to the original places I got them. The only thing I wish this had a little bit of a better, I just wish that this would have a little bit of a better movability, I guess. It is a little bit like tight right now. I mean, obviously the more you use it, the more it's going to actually, like, you know, all the joints and stuff are going to loosen up, and then the actual parts of it are actually going to be, you know, loosened up more, which is going to be awesome. These come out very simple and nice, and these come with 4 tabs. So obviously whichever one you need is what you would use. So you have 1 tab for your little leg, 2 tab is your second, 3rd tab is your 3rd, and then your 4th tab. Oh my gosh. And your 4th one is for your 4th. And that's how you extend it to be 61 inches. Yeah. So this is going to be used by the G7X Mark II and our second product, which I think you guys kind of can get by me saying what I was looking for and stuff like that, and the issues I was having. We got ourselves a handy cam from Sony. So it's the Sony HDR CX405. So the great thing about this camera is that it actually records in 1080p 60 frames per second. And that's one big thing I was looking for in the cameras, because this camera records 1080p 60 frames per second, which is awesome. And I wanted a camera slash a camcorder specifically that was going to have that as well, which means that my streams are going to hopefully look a little bit more crisp on my face. And also, all the new recordings and stuff that I'm going to be doing is going to be done by the Handycam, which is going to make my life a little bit easier. So luckily, there's no cellophane tape or whatever, because this was just locked up in a little case. So you have some instructions, some manuals. I'm not going to throw those because I probably will need them later on. But simply said, we're trying to do the unboxing portion. So after getting all the fun stuff, you have the camera itself, which is a big reason why I got this camera. I'll show you guys here in a second. A big reason why I got this camera. You have the power adapter. You have the oh, cool. You get the extender. That's interesting. You get a little power extender, which is awesome. And then you get a Sony HDMI cable. Oh, cool. So it includes an HDMI cable. Thank you, Sony. Canon, you need to learn from them that if you have external sources, you can use them. Thank you, Sony. And then lastly, you have a battery. It does not come with a memory card, which I was fine with personally because I'm using a 32 gig in this camera, and I also own a 128 gig that is kind of annoying for me to use, but I do own a 128 gig. So that means I have a good amount of time for this. The only thing I might do is I might actually buy like 2 more of these just so I can have them and I can just charge them as quickly as I can, which is going to be pretty freaking cool. So the camera's going to shut off here in a second, and I'll explain why I got this camera. Alright, so with everything kind of inserted, I kind of went through the whole like setup thing, like English, blah blah blah, whatever. So here is the Handycam itself. Now, it says on the like packaging slash the box that it does 1080p 60. Now, we looked up online, it says it will do 60 FPS. So, we'll do a real test, I guess. Basically, I'm going to put it on 2 different settings, and one of them should be 60 frames, and one of them should be 30 frames. For some people, you can notice the difference, some people you can't. But sadly, we can't do that in this video, because as of doing some fun little research, that this little guy only takes micro SD cards. Doesn't take normal standard SD cards, which is stupid. This should take a standardized card. But I guess good for me maybe, because then I can just get a 128 micro SD card, class 10, whatever, and put it in this baby, and then it'll make it be nice and crisp. So there you go. But to give you guys this, I guess the cool thing about this is again, this is again a handy cam. So this is going to be meant for other things, and also too, I can also make the strap bigger or smaller as well too. So I like it a little bit bigger, but you know, for this, it's gonna be a lot easier for most of us to do recordings and stuff with it. And I guess here's kind of like this, and I'll flip it over so you guys can kind of see on the camera itself. Boop. And there's, wait, where's the TNT? Where's the TNT's on there? Go. All right, boop. There it is, TNT. You know, so the camera actually itself doesn't look too bad. Now, I mean, the screen doesn't look all that good, but also the screen isn't supposed to be that perfect either. It's just meant to be a viewing camera, where the screen on this one's is actually meant to kind of show you exactly what you're doing and exactly how it's supposed to look that on the frame. Where this is kind of more of just a TM panel, this one's more, I guess, of an IPS. So there's some big differences on it. And real quickly, before I let you guys go, I'm actually going to put the camera on this. The big question is, how the hell do you do it? I bet you probably have to undo this and then... Oh! That's cool, I guess. So take that out. You untwist the thingy. Untwist the little thingy on top. I'm guessing? Yep. After you untwist the thingy on top, you grab the camera and put it in the hole at the bottom where that silver hole is. Going to go there. My face is in the way all the time. So you just put that in there. Scoopity poop. La 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 la. Alright. Then all you do is you basically just put this part just back on here. And then there's a little part back here on the back where you just go like this. Super convenient. So especially if I need to move it off or whatever, I can just hit the little release back here and pull it right up. There's no me having to unscrew it or whatever. So this will stay on here very nicely, and whenever I'm ready to put it back on, just put it back on, let the thing close, and I can bring this thing back up. So that is super, super, very amazingly cool. And I will show you guys a little bit later on, I guess, how everything kind of works for the tripod itself. I mean, obviously, I had to learn myself on how it works out before I tell you guys what to do. And again, hopefully you guys might see a little better quality in the videos, so I don't have to always just stop the camera and then all that BS. So the big reason why I got a camcorder in general was that on the G7X Mark II, your timing basically stops after 10 minutes. So when the 10-minute mark is there, you basically just have to stop your recording, which is stupidly annoying. I've probably said it a few different times in the videos where I had to take a cut because my camera was going to shut off. This is supposed to eliminate that. This should let me go as long as I have a big ass card in here. So, I'm hoping that to be true. So let's hope that does stay true. And again, with me just having extra batteries or whatever, you know, I'll be able to quickly, again, just the release on this is gonna be really nice. Take this out. I can take the battery out, put it somewhere, and put this back in. The only annoying part is that the micro SD card has to go in this slot right here. So you just take this and you just lift it down like that. And so the micro SD card goes in there, and also so does the HDMI. So let me grab the HDMI cable, make sure that it fits nice and snug. There we go. Yeah, it goes in perfectly fine. So who knows? Maybe I'll try this tonight, a little bit later on Discord or something like that, and see how well it works. But guys, that's really all I have for you. Also, another thing too is that this thing is actually a manual lens close as well too. So it's not automatic, which I think is actually a little bit nicer because, you know, if you know that you need this to be on but you don't want to do something, or you should want to wait until the time comes to really just have the lens on so it keeps your lens nice and clean, I think that's a great feature to have. So yeah, hopefully we'll have better things in the future. I'm not going to show any differences on here and stuff tonight, not on this video, but maybe later on during the next few weeks I will do a comparison video of my G7X Mark II and my Canon. I'm sorry, my Sony. Oh my gosh, my Sony camera. Yeah, this is also a Sony as well too. I did not go with the Canon again. You know, it actually had a little bit less features, and the Sony, you know, it just looked great, and it was at a good price. So I got this on sale for $159, and with tax stuff came out to be $179. So it's not bad. And then the tripod itself, it was $69. And then there was tax on it, so I think it'll be like $73 or whatever. But I also did a donation to St. Jude, so I basically made almost an even $80. And the Pokemon Pikachu controller was $29.99. So again, the one thing I might actually take back, depending on how well you guys receive on this, is that and again, 30-day or 14-day return policy. So I will be making a video, guys, with this camera. I'm just doing a little camera test for you guys. And then I'll try to do a difference where I make one for the G7X Mark II and then just post that, then make one for the Sony cam. And I want you guys to really let me know which one you guys would like more. I mean, if everyone says that the G7X Mark II is just going to be way better and I just need to tolerate only the 10-minute marking, then I might just go ahead and take this back. But again, sometimes you need to have usability and use for you to actually be more successful. So, because I don't want to buy a DSLR and make that my main recording camera. Honestly, I don't like DSLRs, but again, they're not meant to be only recording cameras. Those are meant for really like good image stabilization and good image quality. Same thing with the Canon G7X Mark II. It's meant to be just a power shot camera. It's meant just to be a really nice camera with a decent zoom lens and has the function for recording. This is meant for recording mainly. Now, I can take pictures with this, but this is meant for just recording, which would be the very nice thing about this. So again, I'm really hoping you guys do like the new quality, and hopefully the new, if the quality isn't as amazing as this one, hopefully it will be tolerable / still able to be used. Like if I can still just use this and generally just like, yeah, it doesn't look as good, but I mean, it still looks really good, then I'll take that as a pass. You know, all fun type of stuff. So again, we'll talk about this more a little bit later whenever we have more of the set done and stuff like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this really long welcome back video, I guess, with the little camera stuff I've talked about and the update in the beginning. So again, I will be on more, I promise. Make sure you guys slap that like button and subscribe and all that fun type of stuff. And make sure to turn your notifications on, that little bell icon, because apparently no one likes to see my videos unless you're on my Discord. So yeah, it's just stupid. Anyways, yeah, also, let me know about the new channel art up above here. If you go on my channel, you should be seeing like the little channel art banner type deal. Let me know if you guys like that or not. I had a really good friend actually make that art for me. I mean, Hdmi really likes it. Again, I really wanted a simple design. So if you guys really do like that design, I will actually change my face to be that actual design to make it more unified together. So I'll figure that out though as you guys kind of look on it. So hope you guys like the few new changes, and hopefully more of the content I'm going to be making, which I'm going to be more happier about, will be making me do a bit more on the channel. So yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys hopefully very soon on the channel with an actual video, not just BS.